Let's play a little shadow guessing game. See if you can figure out what these objects are based on their shadow. At the very end, we'll show you what they were. Object number 1 was something Lily found at her house. What do you think this is? This one is from Mackenzie's house. What do you think this could be? This is an interesting shape. Any guesses? Do you think you would find this object in your kitchen or your bathroom? What do you think this shadow belongs to? Can you tell what these are? Look really closely at the shape. Were you guys able to figure out what objects Lily and I made shadows from based on their shapes? I'll show you what they are now. Object number 1, a bottle of hand sanitizer. Number 2 was a shoe. Number 3 was a vase of roses. Number 4 was a spoon fork. Number 5 was a pair of scissors. And number 6 was a plant. Now it's your turn to go find some shadows of your own. You have 2 choices. You could find shadows inside your house, or you could go and find shadows outside of your house. If you're having a hard time finding shadows inside your house, because I kind of was, I had to use a flashlight to create a source of light to make the shadow. So you can find your flashlight and look what happens when I shine it on the tree. Do you see the shadow it's making behind it? So you can create your own shadows, or you can find shadows that already exist in your house. If you can't find any shadows inside, take a trip outside. If it's a sunny day, you might be able to find some shadows. And when you go outside or when you're inside your house, bring a piece of paper and a pencil with you so you can do a shadow tracing. Lily and I are going to show you how we made our shadow tracings. Lily used the sun as her source of light, and I used a flashlight because it wasn't that sunny at my house today. So for Creation Station today, we are going to do a little shadow tracing. Do you guys have any guesses about what this object might be? I will show you what it is. It is a cactus. I am using my cactus to make a shadow today. And it's not very sunny where I am. And we know that one thing you need to make shadows is light. And the sun wasn't really shining bright enough in my house today to make a shadow. So I am using a flashlight. I'm using the flashlight from my iPad, and I am shining it onto the cactus to create a shadow. And now I'm going to trace it. So what do you think, Pre-K? I've got my shadow tracing and I've got the cactus. Do they look like they're the same shape? Yep. Are they the same size? No. Why do you think the shadow is bigger than the cactus? If you're going to use a flashlight to make your shadows, why don't you play around and see what happens when you move the flashlight closer and farther away and up and down? Does the shadow stay the same or does it change? Now let's see what Lily traced.
Okay, so for my shadow tracing today, I decided to go outside because it's nice and sunny where I am and find something outside that I could trace. So this is my shadow, and this is what I'm tracing, this stick, this branch from this bush. Okay, so now I'm going to trace it.
All right, pre-K, it's your turn to go find some shadows and trace them. And if you want to make it a little challenging, don't tell us or show us what object you traced. Just show us the outline that you drew and see if we can guess what it is.